I have to be more understanding, I guess, that some people will pass judgments wherever they like it or not, wherever they may want to or not. And the fact that that was said to me, I'm trying to move on from that. It's very hard to move on from that when it's something that only happened a year and a half ago, which for some people you might be like, oh, that's such a long time, why even worrying about it? The fact that that has such a big mental health and spiritual and maybe overall health impact on my life is in a way kind of unforeseen. It's hard to know really how much something will impact me until it's been a couple of days, a couple of months, a couple of years. But yeah, I'm trying to move on from that because there's only so much bitterness I can take when I am aggressive and aggressive in the way that it's more of an anger feeling. That kind of can be really draining to work with. And the thing being, I'm trying so hard to move on from that incident, from that person, from those words, from that hurt, from that pain, that it is so hard sometimes because as an autistic I do ruminate and I do think about the same thing over and over, especially things that are bad and negative and that happened in the past. But the thing being, I need to move on, I need to be able to find a way to move on fully or enough to be able to at some point maybe stop doing content about this incident, because I've talked about this incident on and off, not directly but very subtly online, but I need to be able to move on because there's so much other content I want to be able to do that's public, and I can't move on if I'm constantly thinking about this one incident. Like, yeah, I just need to find a way to be able to move on because, yeah, being bitter and bitterness isn't good for me. It's not good for my mental health, my spirituality, especially my mental health. And the thing being, I'm not used to being so aware of mental health and poor mental health, good mental health, because I didn't grow up with mental health. I didn't grow up it as a concept to know about, to be able to explain when I'm feeling sad, when I need more support, or when I'm feeling, you know, maybe really, really angry. Like, there was not a lot of mental health, what's the word, resources out there. There was a little bit, but not enough. And I'm trying to really understand that talking about mental health is important, but obviously do it in a way that is sensitive, that is person-centered, that is respecting the fact that other people have different experiences. Like, my experiences might be different to your experiences as well. Like, that's why I've got a disclaimer on my podcast. On my podcast episode, every time there's a disclaimer that says, you know, my experiences may be different to your experiences, but every experience is valid.